Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7, KMCH, Manchester. West Delaware girls basketball is on the air. High school sports on KMCH is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now let's go live to tonight's game. Along with Bill Logan, here's Sports Director John Swisher.
Thank you very much, and welcome in to Seedorf Gymnasium on the campus of West Delaware High School here in Manchester for the first time of the new winter sports season. Here we are for West Delaware girls basketball, our first sports broadcast of the new high school sports season. John and Bill, glad to be back together and back for basketball. Here we are. First off, Bill Logan, again, congratulations to you on that well-deserved media award last Thursday night inside the Dome. Well-deserved, as we talked about, and Jamie and I were glad to be there inside the Dome to help you get that, along with your family, and as much as you mean to us here at KMCH and us personally. It was glad to be there for you.
Well, I thank you very much. That was an awesome award, highly unexpected. Didn't know I had to come and get a letter in the mail from the state. My first thought is, uh-oh, what did I do wrong? Type of stuff. So, yeah, it was quite an honor, and I really got to thank you guys, because working with you guys make it so much easier as well. And Swish, you had to do well in English in Anamosa High School, because that was an awesome article that you wrote, and I really appreciate that. My family really thought that was probably one of the best things that they've ever written and read in a long time, so thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. You deserve it, and you talk about it. My life is easier with you in it, with broadcasting, and it just makes it more fun and enjoyable. We get along most of the time.
Yeah, when we don't, it's good-natured ribbing, you know.
That's right. Well, here we are, another new season, and basketball here, West Delaware girls. Campaign of 8-14 a year ago. They're 5-9, sixth place in the conference. A little drop step from the year before. They were 10-12. Coach Conrad trying to improve the numbers of the program. They're at 31 this year, trying to get the interest back. And it's a process. He knew it would be a process in his third season now here at West Delaware, fourth overall with being assistant for Shep for that 1 year before he took the head role. But they knew it would be take some time. Coach Rich McMahon back. Shannon Funky is back for her third year, and slowly getting the numbers up and getting them where they want to be.
They are. He's done a nice job of going clear down into that third and fourth, fifth, and sixth grade level, and trying to get kids excited about girls basketball. And he does a lot of free stuff, some free 1-day, 2-day, 3-day camps, working with those kids just to try to get them excited about it. And, that's where it's got to begin is when you're trying to build a program. You can't do it at the varsity level. It's got to start at that lower level. And he's done a nice job of getting kids excited about girls basketball.
Getting them excited and getting them out. And you talked about it, what the good programs around the state do. They get them early and on, third, fourth grade, and that's something that hasn't been done a lot here lately. You get coaches down at those levels that know what they're doing, get parents involved, get kids playing, sometimes keep some parents out of it, so it's not so serious, but you at least got to get them playing. You at least got to get to know the game, and you don't want to burn them out early. That's always a big thing with lower-level sports. You got to get them interested and keep them interested, and it's not an easy chore sometimes.
It's not, and the main thing that anybody listening's got to understand, we don't care about wins and losses at that level. We're trying to teach them the basic fundamentals, and that starts with playing defense and developing a good shot. And, wins and losses, they'll come. You just got to figure out, the best way I'm going to get into a starting lineup is by playing good defense and being able to shoot a little bit. I don't necessarily have to be an offensive player, but, man, if I can play defense, coach is going to figure out a place for me to play on that court.
As the Hawks taking on the Go Hawks of Waverly-Shell tonight, a team coming off of a 16-7 record a year ago, as they have been to 5 regional finals in a row, 2 state appearances since 2013. Regional final loss to Cedar Rapids Xavier last year for this Waverly-Shell team, as Coach Greg Bodensteiner's 11th season, 158 wins, 73 losses. Coach Ron Conrad, third season here, as we talked about at West Delaware. his 4th overall at West Delaware as a JV coach for that 1 year. His 13th coaching high school varsity basketball. Spent 5 years at East Buchanan, where he's a Buccaneer grad of 1979. The Winthrop native, coached the East Buck boys, including one of his sons from 04 to 2009. They went to one state in that time, and at 2007, he had a 79-28 record there. 8 years overall coaching girls basketball now. He spent 5 at Independence, where he had a record of 52-44 with the Mustangs. The debut of the 2017-18 West Delaware girls basketball team on the horizon, as we had a couple longer first games tonight. Started at 5 o'clock, a usual start time for the Northeast Iowa Conference. The Hawks obliged their opponents from the north with the longer trip, as they did last year when West Delaware went there, started at 5 o'clock. So the first off game started at 5, and the Hawks lost 42-12. The JV game just wrapped up about 25 minutes ago, as the Hawks lost that one as well. 38-14 was the final in that one, as the first game lasted about an hour 15. So it set things back a little bit tonight, but we have the opening tip around the corner. First, we'll hear from Rod Conrad, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. As Bill Logan caught up with him in the pregame. We're back after this.
Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Back in the pregame here with now head West Delaware girls basketball coach Rod Conrad. Coach got the scrimmage out of the way, got all the preseason out of the way, build up for the big first home game of the year, and got a formidable foe here tonight in Waverly-Shell.
Yeah, Bowden Center does a nice job with them up there. They've been tough for, the last 4 or 5 years, but we're going to have our hands full tonight. But I tell you what, the girls on Thursday, the girls on Friday played harder than I've seen in a long, long time here. So Saturday, the first quarter kind of went sour on us, but I believe we tied with them in the second quarter, and we tied with them in the third quarter, if I remember right. So second and third quarter on Saturday was pretty good, but we fell on our face early, so we can't do that tonight, obviously, against the good Waverly-Shell team.
Well, I'm trying to replace last year's seniors, which were a good group of girls, but now you got a good group of nucleus of seniors this year. You're going to be starting 4 of them here tonight, and we'll see how these girls react tonight.
Yeah, I told them earlier, we had a little shoot-around right after school, and I told them it's going to be about who wants to play the hardest. We got to play hard every possession tonight because, obviously, Waverly-Shell does. Bowden Steiner gets the best out of his girls, and they play hard. So we're going to have to match that intensity and even, play harder, which will be a tough task. But I think we're going to be up for the challenge. I'm excited to get it going.
Well, that's it. I think everybody is excited. That first game of the year, and gets going a little bit because you had a scrimmage Saturday, just like a regular game, and then you turn around the first home game tonight. Then you turn right around again and play another game tomorrow night. So 3 contests in 4 days. You'll decide real quick how these girls are in condition.
Yeah, we are, because obviously we played a 5A school there on Saturday. We play a 4A school tonight, and we're going to turn around and play another 4 or 5A school tomorrow. So we'll have our hands full, I'm sure, but hopefully it gets us ready for the Walmack. As you know, Walmack's tough every year, so we just got to come out and play hard. Win or lose, if we play hard, I'm going to be happy.
All right, well, congratulations on the preseason here, and we'll look for some big things this winter.
Yeah, thanks you guys for
all the coverage you do. You do a great job. Thanks.
That's Bill Logan with Ron Conrad, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. We get closer to the opening tip here inside Seedorf Gymnasium as the Hawks and the Go Hawks of Waverly-Shell Rock. As we take a look at the starting lineups here for the Hawks, Abby McGrain, Kendra Offerman, Brooke O'Connell, Lauren Collier, and Mia Payton, the freshman, will get the start as two starters coming back for the Hawks from a year ago. Lauren Collier, the 5'9" senior post, 5 points per game a year ago. She gathered 6 rebounds a contest. Brooke O'Connell, a 5'9" senior guard, 3 points a game, and she had 3 rebounds per contest and 2 steals. Kendra Offerman and Abby McGrain, both seniors coming back. They got some playing time a year ago, both letter winners. As 5'10" post is Offerman, 5'8" guard is McGrain. As we'll see, Coach Conrad, how many he does use in the rotation here tonight. He said 8 to 10 possibly here, and that just depends on how things are going, how they're playing, how the rotation is set up there, and how the other team is affecting that as well.
Well, he's going to have to figure out who's going to be the scorers in this team this year. 3 leading scorers from last year graduated, so he's got to figure out just who is these girls going to be the girls that can be a go-to girl. When we need a bucket, who can we get the ball to and put some points on that board? And last year they kind of struggled with that a little bit, so that'll be what the big deal is this year, is trying to figure out who can be that offensive catalyst last year. Those three seniors last year led the team. You know, it was a different game each going to who led, so he's going to have to find that from these girls this year. But Waverly-Shell has the same thing. They lost their top 3 scorers from a year ago. So each team's going to have to figure out who their go-to girls are this year.
Waverly-Shell has a couple of girls back who helped out with that 16-win team a year ago. 4 overall that played as well. Olivia Phillips, Brittany Young, Kinsey Rowling, Jamie Williamson, and Abby Fear are the starters for Coach Greg Bonensteiner and Waverly-Shell. They averaged 56.6 points a game a year ago. They only gave up just shy of 30, 29.1 to be exact. The Hawks averaged 45.1 a season ago, and they gave up 50.2. The opening tip coming up next. It's West Delaware girls basketball. You're listening to it right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH and KMCH.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
John and Bill back with you from Seedorf Gymnasium, a stirring rendition of our national anthem by Andrea Salos, senior choir member here at West Delaware, and also a 2-time state bowling champion, as the bowlers getting their season started here soon. Coach Bosenberg was up. Bobby Morris, the new head coach, the boys head coach. He's been part of that bowling program for a while, taking over the boys head coach role down from John Chapman this year. As is that right? They don't start their season until December now? Wow, that's pushed back quite a bit. Yeah. December 8th is the first scheduled meet for the Bollington. Usually they start in late November.
Yeah, they're missing a couple meets this year, and it seems like it's right at the beginning of the year.
And we are underway at 8:11, and we have a foul underneath as Waverly-Shell got the ball going left to right, going up for a layup was Olivia Phillips. She's on the line to shoot two as they call the Hawk foul.
Kendra Offerman is going to get her first foul. She tried to go for the block, and Phillips, she's a great free throw shooter. She shot 82% last year from the line. Makes her first one.
As 1-0. The lead here. Now this one clings off the left side by Olivia Phillips. Lauren Collier gathers a rebound, going right to left. Now left corner. This is McGrain. Dribbles it to the left wing. Now Collier has it inside the top of the key. It's McGrain, Offerman, O'Connell, Collier, and Payton for West Delaware. 7.5 to go in quarter one. Waverly-Shell leading 1-0. There's a jumper from 16 feet inside that right wing. Mia Payton, a freshman, gets her first varsity career points there with the high floating deuce. And the Hawks lead 2-1.
You like to see that out of a freshman point guard. First time she's ever played varsity basketball.
Not timid at all.
Not timid at all. Come right out and take that first shot and drain it.
Very aggressive from a freshman. Like to see it indeed. Kinsey rolling now, drives the baseline and throws a pass left wing. Put up a shot, no good by Williamson. She gets on a rebound, put up, it's knocked away, and gathered by Kendra Offerman. Now the Hawks have it going right to left. Ball is popped away, but Offerman gets it back, and up top with his Payton. Payton now left side of McGrain. Is a shot now no good, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay West Delaware basketball going right to left. As Abby McGrain, 1.6 points per game a season ago. Brooke O'Connell, 2.9. 5 points a game for Collier, and Offerman scored 5.1 a contest. Last season for the Hawks, who were 8-14 a season ago. As this ball is lost by Payton on the right wing. There's a travel. Getting it was number 20, Kinsey Rolling. And then the turnover right back is Rolling. Before she could pass it, she took an extra step. No, there, the traveling violation. And we go back. West Delaware basketball going right to left. Not many rule changes this year in the world of high school basketball. The coaching box has been widened so the coaches can go all the way to near the scores table and all the way to the inline on their respective halves of the floor. There is a drive inside by O'Connell. She puts it up and gets hit, and she'll go to the line to shoot two as Brooke O'Connell on the free throw line as they call the Waverly-Shell foul.
Olivia Phillips is going to get her first. O'Connell's going to go to the line.
Both teams have one foul now as Brooke O'Connell on the line. First time the Hawks have been there here tonight. 6:15 to go, and she sinks the first one as Brooke O'Connell, a 69% free throw shooter a year ago, 20 of 29. 3-1 Hawks, and the second one is no good. Off the rim and out of bounds. So 1 of 2 for O'Connell. Hawks lead 3-1. 6:15 to go. First quarter, opening night, home opener for the Hawks as well, as they will host Waterloo East tomorrow night, right back here at West Delaware High School, as Waverly-Shell will be off until next Monday night at home when they host Clear Lake. And there's going to be a timeout, a 30-second timeout, getting close to the 10-second violation as the guard, Brittany Young, was trying to get over the timeline. And a short 30-second timeout will be taken here, the first timeout of the new season. 3-1 Hawks. Good start by the Hawks here, being aggressive and putting that pressure on, and they're getting Waverly-Shell a little rattled in the backcourt.
Yeah, they did. When I heard the whistle, I'm thinking, yes, that 10-second call, but coach called it just in time because some great backcourt defensive pressure. And that's one thing the Hawks are going to really have to work on this year, is creating turnovers, and then off those turnovers, maybe some easy scoring opportunities.
Hawks basketball brought to you in part by Above and Beyond, Advanced Eye Care Associates, American Trust and Savings Bank, BC Land Services, and Beavers Lounge. 3-1, Hawks with the lead, 6:04 to go, quarter number one. Getting it inbounded Waverly-Shell in the form of Williamson. Now getting past McGrain is the guard, Young. She gets it ahead, right side. Williamson inside. It's tapped away by Offerman. Now aggressive strip away by Brooke O'Connell. Coming up with it is Peyton. She races over the timeline. She'll get it left side, but a pass there that was not touched by anybody. And Peyton just got in too big of a hurry there. And that's where those freshman nerves got to settle down a little bit there. Don't want to pass it to sideline.
Yeah, she had two girls on the left wing, and she kind of passed it right in between them. Maybe a little indecision as to which girl to pass it to. So right out of bounds, but she'll get better as the year goes. Ooh, switch
3-1 almost. The travel, not sure if she switched it or not. As Williamson inside now kicks it back out. Coach Conrad thought she did. As left side, now back up top. This is Phillips. Inside, there's contact. It's going to be a blocking foul. Collier was not in a defensive position. The baseline official says is going to the line is Abby Fear, as Collier will pick up her first foul. Team number 2, as Abby Fear a season ago was a 74% free throw shooter, 50 of 67. The free throw is up and good. As a team now, 2 of 3 from the line is Waverly-Shell. Macy Kleitsch comes in now. Macy Kleitsch battling through that hand injury in volleyball. He will come back and help out her West Delaware volleyball team this season. Disappointing year with that injury right before the season started. Is Fear able to get this one to go? And it's a tie ball game at 3. And there's a travel. Took an extra step, did Peyton in the left wing, called by the up-top official. The officials here tonight, Mark Vandehar, Marissa Nordschau, and Luther Linderbaum. As it's 3-3, and the Gohawks have the basketball. Inbounding right in front of their bench, getting it to the guard, Young. Young races all the way in. Little contact there. She just loses it right out of bounds. She lost the ball before the contact came, says the baseline official. Another turnover. The Hawks have it going right to left. Collier will inbound it to Peyton. We're tied at 3, 5:16 to go, quarter 1. In for the first time. Here is a new face for the Hawks. That's Evo Wynn. As Wynn, another one of the young girls here, the freshman. And Coach Conrad talked about that, of playing some younger girls, fitting them in the rotation and see how they adapt. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Hawks ball going right to left.
Yeah, and O'Connell comes back in, giving Collier a break on the bench. And Collier, they got to be able to keep her in that contest. She's
that's over.
Yeah. She's a leading rebounder from a year ago, and that's going to be big for the Hawks defensively as well.
A sophomore mistake there. Collier caught the ball in the front court, and as she was putting it on the ground, she backed up. That's a no-no. Her full body, you can have 3 points. You have 1 point back, but if you start all 3 of them over that line, you've got to stay over, and she went back and got the over and back violation called. 3-3, 5:04 and counting here in quarter number 1. Bounce pass the right side. Jumper from the free throw line, no good by Williamson. Crashing the boards is Brooke O'Connell of the Hawks. Off and running. Kleitsch slows it up, gets to O'Connell. Now pass left side. Here's McGrain. McGrain inside O'Connell. Well, contact, nothing doing. She gets it off the window right side, but it's touched by a Go-Hawk player, but Kleitsch comes away with it. Now Kleitsch gets it on the right wing. Dribbles in, passes out to McGrain. We're tied at 3. Here's a shot blocked away by the guard, Olivia Phillips. And the Go-Hawks come back with it. 3-3, we're tied. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Right elbow. Driving in now. A little contact there. Nothing doing. Blocked away, they say, on the shot attempt. And a shot up and good that time by Williamson. She gets her first bucket of the night. Abby Draper is the lady who had the ball knocked away. And then Williamson able to come up with it and get it off the window. And good. 5-3. Go-Hawks with the lead. As there's a pass to the right side. Wynn now on the free throw line. Driving in, has the ball batted away, but will reach in called on the right side of the lane as Abby McGrain was driving. Let's see how they get this one on. That's going to be on number 20, Kinsey Rolling. She picks up her first. Team number 2. Both teams have 2 team fouls now as Cameron Brayway, another substitute in here for Waverly-Shell. 5-3. Hawks trail by 2, 3:55 and counting here in the first quarter. Kleitsch puts it on the floor, takes a jumper from 14 feet, no good. Too hard off the back of the iron. And a fight for the ball. Collier and the scrappy guard, Olivia Phillips, for the Go-Hawks. Tie ball stays with the Hawks. 5-3 Waverly-Shell Rock. 3:51 to go here in quarter number one. A late start here tonight on opening night. Here's a 19-footer, no good. Inside the right wing, off the right hand of Kendra Offerman, and the Go Hawks get the board. Coming up the floor is Grayway. And now this is Young that has it, and a timeout called.
Yeah, Grayway's down holding the right ankle.
Injury timeout. There we go. As the official stopped ball, no one was having an advantage and stopped the play there. As that is unfortunate here. Hopefully she is okay. She's right in front of the Hawks bench. As we mentioned, Abby Draper, one of the new faces into the lineup. A hello to the Draper family. Abby's mom talked to us before the game here in Idaho listening in. So hello to you on this Monday evening, the start of the Iowa High School girls basketball season here tonight. Night number 3, actually, but night number 1 for us as the play got underway Friday night and Saturday night around the area for some teams. East Buchanan beat Central Decatur Friday night. So hello again to the family of Abby Draper for Waverly-Shell Rock listening in from Idaho tonight. 5-3, Waverly-Shell Rock leads this game by 2. 3:39 to go in the first quarter. Is able to walk off with some help is the guard, Cameron Grayway. As Grayway is one of the sophomores for Waverly-Shell Rock. 3 sophomores on the team. Here is Draper driving right side. A little contact there. And they call on the floor foul on the Hawks. Allison Collier comes back in.
Yeah, Macy Kleitz is going to get called for reach-in from the backside, trying to do a little pickpocket from the backside. We got too much of the arm.
There's a 3, right corner. No good. Clings off the left side. Kleitz gathers the rebound. Collier now pushes it ahead to Eva Wynn. Now up top. This is Wynn. Now right side. Collier. Allison puts it on the floor. Drives inside. Bounce pass right side. Back to Lauren Collier. She drives into the lane. A shot no good. Off the mark left side. Attempted by Madeline Burke. And Waverly-Shell Rock comes away with it. Go Hawks lead by 2. 5-3 is a tough pass right in front of the sideline. Coach Kynard almost lost his balance as he had to back up, get out of the way of that guard for Waverly-Shell Rock. Up top with it is Young. Now right side to Rolling. Inside to Draper. Draper goes to left block. Now turn around, puts it up. Contact coming there as Collier bodying her up. But going up for that shot, there was you could have called it on Collier, or there was another lady that came in for a block attempt, but they do call the body contact on Lauren Collier, and she'll pick up her second. As Abby Draper, the freshman, will go to the line to shoot 2. Tall, lanky freshman, and she sinks the first free throw, and she'll have one more. Go Hawks lead by 3 now, 6-3. Abby McGrain comes back in. Lauren Collier will take a breather.
Yeah, that was a good offensive move by Draper. Did a little spin move in that paint and drew that foul on Collier. More importantly, that's her second.
No good off the back of the rim this time for Draper. It's still 6-3, Waverly-Shell Rock. 2:35 and counting here in quarter number 1. Left side with it is Madeline Burke. Now Allison Collier, right side. McGrain trying to get rid of it. It's knocked away. It's going to be a jump ball. It goes to Waverly-Shell Rock. Good job by Olivia Phillips. The pesky hands there, knocking that ball away. Burke was able to get her hands back on the basketball, but then, as was Phillips, and a tie ball called. Go Hawks basketball going left to right with 2:20 and counting here in the first quarter. 6-3, Waverly-Shell Rock here on night number 1 of the new season. Turn around, jumper there from the left block, trying to put it up, but a foul called on Macy Kleitz as to the line will go Abby Thier, her second time at the free throw line tonight. She's 2 for 2 as Macy Kleitz picks up her second. So the Hawks have 2 ladies with 2 fouls, Collier and Kleitz.
Yeah, Waverly-Shell Rock's really doing a nice job of pounding that thing inside and getting points in the paint and not getting them, getting fouls. And that's what the big thing that they're doing right now is getting the Hawks in some early foul trouble here already.
And they have that size advantage, and they're using it. They're trying to anyway, to push the issue. As Bailey Beckman checks in for the first time. As Beckman, one of the 6 seniors on this team for the Hawks. Free throw is up, Reynolds around, and goes on down. The sub will come in. Abby Thier is now 4 for 4 from the line. Is checking back in for the first time, I should say. Laura Bates is in for Waverly-Shell. So an 8-lady rotation right now for Coach Greg Bodensteiner. As the Go Hawks lead by 5, 8-3. Low pressure here. 1-2-2 type pressure by Waverly-Shell. The Hawks almost threw it away, and stepping out of bounds is Kendra Offerman. So low pressure there, and the Hawks had issues.
Yeah, it's 6 turnover here on the Hawks, only 3 on Waverly-Shell. And we talked about that. That's the one thing you can't do is you don't want to win that turnover thing. You want to create more on the other team and get some offense going. So Hawks got to take better control of that basketball.
Rolling was bringing the ball at the floor, and then a little armbar foul called on Abby McGrain. That'll be the team's 5th. McGrain's first. Is that 5 or 6?
Yeah, should be 6.
Should be 6, yeah. They only have 5 on the board, but
there they just changed
There we go. Up top with it is Rolling. 1:50 and counting here in the first quarter. 8-3 Hawks trail. This one's knocked away. Peyton comes away with it. Then it's knocked away from behind Peyton, and coming up with it in the backcourt, Young, the guard, getting it to the short corner. Now driving in, putting up a shot, blocked out of there, but getting the rebound, putting up is Draper. Nice block in there by Kendra Offerman, but a nice shot by Draper. Right time, right place, and Abby Draper has her first varsity basket of her career. She's got 3 points right now. It's 10-3 Waverly-Shell. There's a ball on the floor, and a contact foul coming as tripped up and knocked down was Brooke O'Connell as they call the foul on Waverly-Shell. So O'Connell trying to walk this one off. She's going to take herself to the sideline now as Allison Kyer comes in. They call that foul on Abby Draper as Draper picks up her first. 10-3 Go Hawks. 7-point lead. 1:20 to go here in quarter number 1. Peyton gets it inbounded to Beckman. Now up top with his Offerman. Left side. Driving in, McGrain. Bounce pass across the lane. Top of the key. There's Beckman. There's a 3. Left side from the Greeley area. No good. Off the back of the rim, and getting the rebound way out near the free throw line is Olivia Phillips, and then she is fouled. A reach-in foul called there. Was it McGrain? I
believe so.
It was her second foul on Abby McGrain. So the Hawks have 3 girls now with 2 fouls. McGrain, Lauren Collier, and Kleitch. 10-3 Waverly-Shell. 1:05 to go, first quarter.
And the 1-1 already here in the first quarter, so Waverly going to get to that line.
And Phillips can't get the first one to go, so she does not get a second one as it bounds off the right side. Hawks come away with it. Inside pass underneath the hoop. Now kicking it out is McGrain. Here's a long 2. Peyton has it fall short right side. Then a foul coming on the rebound attempt as the Hawks are going to go to the line here. Rebound and trying to put back was McGrain, and they call the foul underneath on Abby Thier. That'll be her first. Team number 4 on Waverly-Shell. So 4 on the Go Hawks, 7 on the Hawks. 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 10-3 Hawks trail by 7. The first one off the front of the rim, no good by Abby McGrain, as McGrain a year ago was a 33% free throw shooter, only shot 3 times. She was 1 of 3. She averaged 1.6 points a season ago. The second one is up, and nothing but nylon there for Abby McGrain. And she's 1 of 2 for the line, 1 point tonight. And it's 10-4 now. Hawks trail by 6. 51 seconds to go, first quarter. Getting inbound is Williamson. Now in the corner, Hawks have a little pressure now. Rolling, getting ahead, but it's stolen away. Kleitch just over the timeline. Now Macy has it left wing. Dribbling inside the lane is Offerman, up and good. Not the most orthodox of shots, but the one-handed shot by Offerman puts it within 4 points for the Hawks here. It's 10-6, 25 seconds and counting. Now, another scurry. That was a travel that might not have been called there, as that is Kinsey Rolling. Got away with that one possibly, and here's a jump ball in the corner. Great job by Allison Kyer getting on the floor and causing that tie ball as Olivia Phillips just had Kyer grab the ball and almost a takedown there. They both went to the ground. The jump ball goes to the Hawks. 13.8 on the clock here in the first quarter.
See if they can turn this turnover into some points. They just got turnover last time down the court.
Ooh. There's a collision there as Offerman was pushed in the back hustling effort by Thier, and then Offerman went banging right into Williamson, and they call the ball out of bounds off of the black and gold of Waverly-Shell Rock. The orange and black Hawks have it. Going right to left, 9 seconds. Kleitz gets it inbounded from Collier. Up ahead, goes through the legs of a Go Hawk player. Offerman has it. 3 seconds, driving in. No contact, nothing doing. As Coach Conrad can't believe no contact was called. And that's the way our first quarter comes to an end. 10-6, 4-point lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Chase Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Waverly-Shell Rock leads 10-6. We're into the second quarter now. Here from Cedar Gymnasium, night #1 of the new season. West Delaware girls basketball on KMCH, brought to you by Bob Stephen Motors, Boburn Tire and Automotive Service, and Citizen State Bank. There's a shot off the window and good by Jamie Williamson inside for the Go Hawks. She gets her second bucket of the game, and the Go Hawks lead by a half dozen now, 12-6. Left elbow is Offerman. She kicks it out. McGrain travels across the lane and passes it up. That's knocked away from Peyton. But then a turnover back as the guard, Rolling, who got it, threw it out. And it was intercepted by Offerman. Hawks have it going right to left. There's a right corner three left short there by O'Connell. The Go Hawks come away with it. Now the guard, Phillips, the 5'6" junior, pushing it up. There's a long two taken as the right toe of Kinsey Rolling was on that three-point line, so a two-pointer is the biggest lead of the night here for Waverly-Shell Rock. It's 14-6 now.
Yeah, Hawks are playing a 2-1-2 zone now here to begin the second quarter. And Waverly's done a nice job of figuring out where that open shot is here their first two possessions.
And there is a foul coming here as the Hawks going right to left. There's a little contact up top near the top of the line, and they get that one on Abby Thier. She came up, usually a post player. She came up trying to defend the ball away, and she gets her second foul. As inside, O'Connell putting it up in contact coming there. Two shots for O'Connell as they call this one on Laura Bates, I believe. That'll be her first.
Yeah, did a nice job on an inbounds play. O'Connell did a nice job breaking down that right side of the paint area there. Good pass inside. She immediately just goes right up with it and gets fouled, going to go to the line.
O'Connell misses the first one. She's 1 of 3 now from the free throw line. She'll have one more. 69% free throw shooter from a year ago. She averaged 2.9. Did O'Connell. As this one, no good. Missed off the front of the rim. 1 of 4 from the line. 1 point for O'Connell tonight for the senior for the Hawks. Nice pass across the lane, but it was fumbled out of bounds. Rolling with the pass and not able to get a handle on that ball was Laura Bates on the left side of the left block. And it's 14-6. 8-point advantage here for Waverly-Shell Rock. 6.5 to go in this first half of play. As the ball is knocked out of bounds. Get a little pressure here. Just straight up man for man here, it appears. Tight person-on-person pressure by Waverly-Shell Rock. Trying to throw over the top, but picked off. Young for Waverly-Shell. They have the ball going left to right now, and an 8-point lead. 6:20 and counting here in the second frame. The baseline jumper from 17 feet, no good. Air mails it off the far side, does Williamson, and the Hawks have it. Payton will yo-yo dribble it over the timeline. Being harassed by the guard rolling. Left side, McGrain. She's surveying, looking for help. Up top. Gives it to Collier. She drives in, takes a 10-foot jumper, no good. Too strong off the back of the iron, but we have a foul on the rebound. It's Collier, I believe. And if it is Lauren, that'll be her third.
Yeah, she did the old Cardinal sin. Did a great job getting that ball at the free throw line and driving down the lane. Little pull-up shot so she wouldn't draw the foul off the back iron, but then goes over the back and gets that third foul.
You want to foul your shot, but not when somebody's in the way and commit a foul, especially when it's going to be your third. And that's one of those things when you're just playing and you get lost a little bit of going hard. And Draper comes back in. On the line now is Laura Bates, the 18th foul for the Hawks, so one in the bonus here for Bates.
Waverly-Shell 6 out of 9 in that first quarter from the free throw line, too. 9 free throws in the first quarter of any contest means they're taking the ball to the hole and drawing fouls on the opponent. So nice job by Waverly-Shell offensively here in the first half so far.
As a team, they were 68% a year ago, 241 of 354. Compare that to the Hawks, they were 66%. As no good off the back of the rim by Laura Bates. 14-6 still, Waverly-Shell. 5:45 and counting here in quarter number 2. As this one stripped away as Burke threw the pass. It's intercepted by Draper, and now Draper coming all the way to the right block, and a little contact called there on the offensive player, Draper, as she threw a little shiver into the little forearm shiver into the guard, Madeline Burke, and the freshman gets called for the foul. That'll be the second on Abby Draper. 14-6. Here's a turnover. This is stripped away by Williamson, and then it's thrown out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers. We've seen that 4 or 5 times tonight of just the flurry of play. The girls get caught up and then turn it right back over.
Yeah,
what is
the
the
defense
turnover?
that they're playing turnovers, Waverly-Shell 9, the Hawks 10. But that man pressure that they've got all the girls within 15 feet of the baseline. They tried to throw a long twice, would have beat them, but both passes were short.
Kleitz was having trouble getting it inbounded. She did throw it in, but before she threw it in, Coach Conrad called a timeout. She threw it in. They got hit by the Waverly-Shell player and knocked out of bounds. So it would have been Hawks ball, but Conrad had called a timeout. So it's 14-6 as we wind down the first half of play here as West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports, brought to you in part by Dairy Queen, Delhi Lumber, Brown Sales and Leasing, Victory Ford, Dental Associates of Manchester, Down & Walt LLC, and Dunlap Motors. The Hawks and the Go Hawks, night number 1 of the new season. Waverly-Shell have won 6 Northeast Iowa Conference championships in a row. They shared last year's with Crestwood, as they're picked 3rd this year in the Northeast Iowa Conference behind Crestwood and Waukon. As West Delaware picked 7th or 8th. They were tied for 6th last year in the Wamak East Division, 5-9. As there is, just inside the timeline, Eva Wynn almost committed a double dribble there, but able to get rid of it. Now Wynn driving. Go baseline jumper. Got it to go. A little floater by Eva Wynn. From 10 feet off the right side, Wynn gets her first basket of her varsity career. And the Hawks have scored their first points of the second quarter. 5:05 to go here in the first half, 14-8. A hustling effort there by the Hawks. They knock it out of bounds. It'll stay Waverly-Shell basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath.
Yeah, that was a great offensive possession for the Hawks because Waverly coming out of that timeout went to a 1-2-2 half-court zone press. Tried to corner them across the thing, almost got the turnover, but then very aggressive. Went to the hole and got the quick 2 points.
5 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. Waverly-Shell leading 14-8. They led at the quarter breaks 10-6. Ball's knocked away by Kendra Offerman. The Hawks come up with it. Over the timeline with it is Kleitz. Right side. This is Wynn. Eva has it knocked away and stolen by Kinsey Rowling. Boy, she's got some quick hands. Does the freshman Kinsey Rowling. Here's a travel call as Williamson came down in traffic on the left side near the left block. Shuffled the feet And the violation gives it back to the Hawks on the turnover. It's 14-8. Still go Hawks.
Well, that's one of the things when you're running down court. Sometimes, even if you're running down court and not really playing defense, if you just put your arms out, all of a sudden that takes a passing lane away, and that's what happened there. And the Waverly gal, she held up a little bit, drugged that pivot foot, and created a turnover just by having your foot out.
As here is Collier drives baseline. Just a little contact called there by Brittany Young, as going up for the shot was Allison Collier, and hit on the arm was Collier, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Both teams with 8 fouls here now, so going to be a lot of free throws here in this first half.
And the first one is up, and nothing but nylon for Allison Collier, who dressed varsity a little bit last year, had 0 for 3 from field goals, and did not shoot any free throws a year ago. So her varsity point of her career right there. She misses a second free throw. The Hawks trail by 5, 14-9, 4:15 to go. Here in the second quarter. Pass to the left side. This is Young. Gets it back out left wing to Phillips. Skip pass to the right wing. Dribbling around is Rolling. Left side, the jumper from 18 feet inside the left wing is Brittany Young. As she gets her first basket, this one's knocked away and taken away. Now Draper comes up with it. She goes in, puts it off the window, and good. The freshman, aggressive move with 3 white jerseys right there. But Abby Draper took it all the way in. She's fouled to go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. As the foul called on the Hawks.
Abby McGreen, that's going to be her third.
So McGreen fouls Draper. Abby Draper already has 5 points in this game. She's looking for 6 here in a 3-point play. O'Connell comes in. McGrane will take the breather, and probably for the rest of the half with those 3 fouls. As Draper.
Very aggressive move there by the freshman. She just drove down the line and challenged the Hawk defense.
And she completes the 3-point play. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. She's got 6 points. 19-9. Largest lead now of 10 for Waverly-Shell Rock. There's a pass across the lane. It was almost picked off by Rowland. She lost it out of bounds. It'll stay Hawks ball. Baseline inbounds underneath, going right to left. 19-9, Waverly-Shell Rock. 3:45 to go here in this first half of play. First night of the new season officially in gameplay schedule for both of these teams. As Kleitch for the 19-footer got it to go. A little hesitation, gave time for the defensive player Draper to get out to her. But then Kleitch took the shot and made the long 2 ball. It's 19-11 now.
Yeah, nice job there getting that wide open shot out of that inbounds pass. Now they got to create a couple more turnovers here and then take advantage on that offensive end.
Right wing driving in, a new face. This is Libby Dix, another one of the younger guards here. She's a junior. Puts up a shot in the lane, a runner there, no good, off the window. Mia Payton comes away with it. Payton all the way in, puts it up in traffic, no good. O'Connell able to save it. She throws it off the Waverly-Shell Rock player. She's able to avoid it because it almost hit O'Connell as she was standing out of bounds. But it bounded down before it hit O'Connell again, as Coach Bodensteiner petitioning for that call. As he knows, he's a baseball umpire. We run across him in the summertime.
Yeah.
He knows how coaches try to work officials.
There you go. And you got to do that. And the referee, a good job of doing it. We'll stand over there and have a conversation.
Ball's knocked away, and the Go Hawks have it. Off and running all the way in. Got it to go. Collier tried to test the layup of Brittany Young, but she was able to make it. Her second basket of the game. Young's got 4 points, back to a 10-point lead. 21-11. Inside, Collier puts it up in traffic. Ball is partially knocked away. And the Go Hawks have it again on a fast break. All the way in, off the window, no good. Out front, and coming in, Williamson from behind. Too much contact from behind as Lauren Collier was going up for that rebound. And Williamson will pick up the foul. Jamie Williamson will get her first, I believe. As now Collier will shoot the one in the bonus, as that's 9 team fouls now for both teams. Kleitz will come back in for the Hawks, as Kinsey rolling back in for the Go Hawks, and also a new face, Kate Wright, will come in for Waverly-Shell Rock. Wright is one of the 3 seniors on this team for Coach Bodensteiner. 3 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 13 on the roster for the Go Hawks. Hawks have 16 on their squad, 6 seniors, 2 juniors, 6 sophomores, 2 freshmen. This one's up and good by Lauren Collier. She makes her first free throw of the night, gets her first point of the new season. Collier averaged 5 points a year ago, and she was a 53% free throw shooter, 26 of 49, and she gets the second one to go as well. Lauren's got 2 points, and the lead cut back to 8. 21-13 Go Hawks, 2.5 to go. Here in the second quarter, there's a traveling violation called on one of the guards for Waverly-Shell, bringing that one up. And again, a little pressure put on there by the Hawks, and this younger group of guards isn't as good right now of handling that pressure as we've seen from Waverly-Shell the past few years.
Yeah, and Olivia Phillips is trying to get that ball up the court quickly. And there again, the Hawks got their arms out and extended, getting into those passing lanes. All of a sudden, wherever she was going to go past it, it wasn't open, so she kind of drags that pivot foot. 2 times in a row they've done that, so some great defense.
O'Connell has it right wing extended. Passes to the Peyton left wing. Now, here's a shot, top of the key for 3. No good, Kleitch. Skying for the rebound is Williamson. She gets tied up with a Hawk player. It'll be Brooke O'Connell. She'll get called for her first foul as Williamson will go down and shoot the double bonus here as the 10th team foul for the Hawks. 21-13, Waverly-Shell, 2:17 to go here in this second quarter.
Yeah, Hawks. I'm sure one of the things they'll talk about at halftime is boxing out a little bit better on that on the rebounding to try to keep them from getting as many boards as they're getting, and then keep themselves out of foul trouble. I'm sure that's why he went to the zone here in the second quarter, trying to keep the kids out of maybe as many fouls as they're getting. But now they've got 10 here in the first half.
First one is up and good. No good on the second one. Hits too hard off the back of the rim. 22-13. 2 minutes to go until halftime. There's a pass inside, knocked away. Trying to throw it over to Tyler Williamson. Collier couldn't get there as she was behind it. Just a dangerous pass there. You got the Tyler Williamson. Another turnover for the Hawks inside. Nice pass. Wright gets it in to Williamson. Off the window and good. Her third bucket. She's got 7 points now. Williamson leads the way. And a timeout. A full timeout for the Hawks. We'll take it with them. Back to the largest lead of the game for Waverly-Shell of 10, 23-13. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Back inside West Delaware High School, Seudorf Gymnasium, 23-13. Waverly-Shell leads, 1:45 and counting to go in quarter number 2. Hawks have the ball going right to left. Ball is batted away and out of bounds off the right hand of Kate Wright. As trying to force the pass inside was Macy Kleitz. Lauren Collier would take it out of bounds now. Baseline inbounds and gets it into O'Connell. Put up and good. Brooke O'Connell gets her first field goal of the new year. She's got 3 points now. Hawks trail by 8 again, 23-15.
Yeah, did a nice job of rolling into the center there and getting that nice bucket. There, got the turnover.
Allison Collier able to come up with it as Wright was going back for the ball and hit Collier across the hands. And now Collier will go to the line to shoot 2. Double bonus time as 10 team fouls now for Waverly-Shell. Wright will pick up her first. Collier back to the line. She's 1 of 2 so far from the charity stripe tonight.
Yeah, and the Hawks were down by 10. Now they got that easy bucket on the inbounds. Go to the line, shoot a couple free throws, get back down to a 4-point contest. It's anybody's contest, and that's just great hustle here late here in the second quarter.
It's at 7 right now, 23-16, 1:27 to go. As Madeline Burke is back in for the Hawks. This ball goes off the side of the rim, no good on the free throw. 2 of 4 on the line for Allison Collier tonight, 23-16. The Hawks have the ball going left to right. Driving in, putting up the shot, 10 feet off the window and good. As that time, Kinsey Rolling pulled up from 10 feet out, used the old bank board. She's got 4 points, 25-16, back to a 9-point lead. Go Hawks. 1 minute and counting here in the first half of play.
Yeah, Waverly-Shell got a couple freshmen that have done a nice job of not being too shy and timid and gone out and done a nice job here so far in the first half for Waverly-Shell.
Up top, inside the timeline, now right side is Collier. 40 seconds and counting. The Hawks are taking some time here. They want the last shot, down by 9. It appears, maybe not. Kleitz goes in, has it knocked away, but a little foul call. A little contact coming on Brittany Young. That'll be her second. As to the line will go Macy Kleitz. Macy has 1 field goal so far tonight, a 2-point basket earlier in this second quarter. She goes to the line for her first time. Macy was a 50% free throw shooter a year ago, 4 of 8. As the first one is up and no good. As Mia Payton comes back in, as does Bailey Beckman. As O'Connell and Eva Wynn will take a seat here on the Hawks bench. And this one no good off the right side. Collier gets in there and ties up the Waverly-Shell player. Will be a jump ball. Will stay West Delaware basketball going right to left. Lauren Collier comes back in with 3 fouls. Got to be very careful and smart here.
Can't believe she's coming in. Only 32 seconds. I know you want some instant offense in there and maybe some rebounding, but boy, you got to be careful.
Here's Offerman inside. Puts it up, no good off the back rim. She's able to snare it away. She puts it up, no good. Left it short. Waverly-Shell comes away with it. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. 10-point lead. They match their largest of the night here. There's 15 seconds to go. This is Libby Dix. Right wing. Inside. Williamson has it knocked away. Gets it back. Williamson gets rid of it. Here's a jumper knocked away by Kleitz. 2 seconds. Put up and a foul called with 1.4 on the clock. Bailey Beckman, I believe, will be the guilty party. And she will. As Beckman trying to challenge the shot there of Laura Bates. She's on the line here, no good. She's 0 for 2 now from the free throw line. Does not have any points yet tonight. Laura Bates, one of the 5 juniors on this Go Hawk roster. Second one is up and good. And the Hawks will get off a shot. Mia Payton, well short. Knocked away by Waverly-Shell player, and that's the end of the first half of play. 27-16 is our first half score. The 11-point lead for Waverly-Shell. We'll total up the numbers, come back, and talk about what we saw in this first half as the Hawks trail Waverly-Shell 27-16. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
(27-16), Waverly-Shell leads at halftime here. Night number 1 of the new season. A 44-minute first half. As a late start anyway in this one at 8:11 after a couple longer first games. It started at 5 o'clock. The Hawks, fresh off, lost to Waverly-Shell 42-12. JV were defeated by the Go Hawks 38-14. Opening night, you always see the fouls, everybody getting adjusted of what's going on again with playing regulation basketball and for a new season. And you see some longer games, and we've seen that tonight. And the foul theme continued here in the varsity game as there's over 20 in this first half as we saw double bonus for both teams.
Yeah, we did, and the Hawks went to that zone there in the second quarter and only let Waverly get to the line 6 times in that second quarter versus 9 in the first quarter. But they did a good job making 9 of those 15. That's kind of the thing. But then in that second quarter, good ball distribution there. We're looking for that wide open shot. Waverly shot the ball well in the second quarter. They went 7 for 12 from 2-point range, 3 out of 6 from the free throw line for their 17 points. For the first half, Waverly 9 out of 18 from 2-point range, 0 for 1 on their only 3-pointer, 9 out of 15 on 3-point range. So 47% from the field, 60% from the free throw line, 13 turnovers by Waverly-Shell. For the West Delaware Hawks, they were just 5 out of 18 from 2-point range, 0 for 3 on 3-pointers, 24% from the field in that first quarter. Just 6 out of 14 from the free throw line, 43%. So they need to improve a little bit on both of those categories, shoot the ball a little better. But you got to give Waverly credit. They are playing some hawking defense there and making a lot of pressure on the Hawks. Hawks also have 14 turnovers. So turnovers pretty even. The fouls pretty even. It's just that shooting percentage right now that got Waverly this 11-point lead here at halftime.
27-16 is our halftime score here as West Delaware girls basketball brought to you in part by Viafield, Tri-Vet Associates, Three Rivers, Donkey Motors, State Farm Insurance, Julie Smith Agency, and Sods Green Acre as the Hawks trail by 11, 27-16 here as we get going closer to the third quarter. We'll take a timeout and come back right after this from KMCH Sports.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium, 27-16, opening night of the 2017-18 Winter Sports Broadcast season here from KMCH Sports. As our next coverage will be Saturday, area girls basketball. We'll have Maquoketa Valley taking on MFL Marmac, live from the brand new facility at Coe College in downtown Cedar Rapids, as the Northland and Cascade matchup will be around 6:45, so we'll get to see three very good and all ranked in the first Iowa Girls Union rankings, as Northland number 1 in 2A, Cascade number 11, and Maquoketa Valley number 12, all the same class of Class 2A. So we're looking forward to that, as Bill will join me for the Northland and Cascade matchup. That should be a fun one on Saturday night. We've got 5 area coverage teams all ranked. Besides those 3 I just mentioned, number 13 in 3A Monticello, and then number 9 in 4A, Western Dubuque. Elsewhere in the WAMAC, 2 more teams are ranked in Class 4A, CPU at number 3, and the Marion Indians at number 1 in Class 4A. So some good basketball around here, and we're looking forward to Rivalry Saturday, the 14th edition. It'll take place at Coe this year, moving from the U.S. Cell Center, and that'll be a fun day there and a fun matchup for that 6:45 game that I'm glad you're going to be able to join me with on Saturday evening.
When I saw that, I knew it was after I could get off work and get down there. I thought, geez, I got to get down there and watch that game. And then you were doing it on the radio, so I thought, geez, I'll come down and help you, because that should just be an outstanding game. Those 2 teams have seen each other a lot over the years, and that'll be an outstanding game the Saturday night there in a neutral court.
Absolutely, 27-16, as the Go-Hawks will get the Go-Hawks will get the ball going right to left. As 27-16, going in the third quarter. As going right to left. 27-16 as inside. Now in the right wing, passing it back to Abby Fear, and now we have 3-second violation. I was going to say, she was getting the old 10 out in there. As I think Fear just forgot to get out of the lane, and maybe Williamson was joining her, and they might have had two girls in there.
Yeah, they did a nice job. They're getting that zone, and they were passing the ball around. No dribbling, just passing. But then when you do that, you're not moving, and they got caught with the probably a couple girls in that zone, in that area there. So good job by the Hawks. First possession, creating a turnover.
Lauren Collier up top. She's in trouble before she gets the pass away. A timeout called. 30-second timeout here for Rod Conrad, as the Hawks trail 27-16. As we take a look at the individual numbers here, that first half, the Hawks had 8 ladies in the scoring department, 3 for Brooke O'Connell, 2 for Lauren Collier, 2 for Mia Payton, 2 for Macy Kleitz, 2 for Kendra Offerman, also 2 for Allison Collier and Eva Wynn, 1 for Abby McGrain. 4, Waverly-Shell, they were led by Jamie Williamson with 7. 6 for Abby Draper, the freshman off the bench. 1 for Laura Bates. 4 for Abby Fear, Kinsey Rowling, and Brittany Young. And 1 for Olivia Phillips. 1 foul correction. Lauren Collier only has 2 fouls. Her sister Allison Collier picked up the other one that originally went to her. So 1 foul for Allison Collier, 2 for Lauren Collier. That's a big break for the Hawks here if they can get themselves back into this game and make it a contest. They trail by 11 with 7.5 to go here in the third quarter.
Well, we thought it was weird that he was putting Lauren Collier back in with 3 fouls. But
that's why.
He knew something we didn't.
There's Mia Payton, got the long 2 ball from inside the right corner. And the freshman gets her second basket, and she's got 4 points. 27-18. 7 minutes and counting here in the third frame. Waverly-Shell preseason number 3 ranked team a year ago, not ranked this year. This is a long 2, no good. Clings around off the hand of Young, chasing it down as a scrappy guard. Phillips now up top for the 3, no good. Rattles around out. Williamson and Lauren Collier come down with it in the jump ball. And it'll be Hawks basketball. Nice aggressive job in there by Lauren Collier. Not intimidated by that bigger size inside.
Well, see if the Hawks can get a little 6-0, 8-2 run here or something and get back into this contest here. Now trailing by 9. They'll see if they can get that down to about the 5 or 6 points here. And I just put, some more pressure on Waverly, knowing the fact that they got to continue to play well.
As is the pass inside, deflected away and stolen by Waverly-Shell as Kinsey Rowling comes away with it. The Go Hawks have it, going right to left. As inside, puts it on the floor, the left-handed layup, no good. Missed it left side of the iron, and the Hawks come away with the board. 27-18, 6:15 and counting in the third. Losing it is Payton on the floor, trying to get it back, gets it to a teammate. Waverly-Shell, scrappy guards all the way around. Collier, right side, long 2, no good. Off the mark left side, Offerman was battling for the board, but the bigger Williamson wins that battle. Inside, nice pass off the window and good. There is Kinsey Rowling, her third bucket of the night. She's got 6 points, 29-18, back to 11-point lead.
Yeah, Waverly-Shell did a good job of just getting that ball out and going down court real quick with 2 quick passes, not a lot of dribbling, and just beat the Hawks down court and got the easy layup off the glass.
This is McGrain now inside driving. Yep, that's going to be a foul call as Offerman drove. Had her right hand hit as she was going up for the shot. Called on Olivia Phillips. That'll be her second. As Kendra Offerman will go to the line for the first time tonight. Kendra a year ago was a 66% free throw shooter. 28 of 42 for the line. She averaged 5.1 a game for the Hawks as Offerman. The first one up and nothing but nylon there. She's got 3 points on the night. Hawks a 66% free throw shooting team. They lost 75%, 85%, 73%, and 29% last year free throw shooters, and Linus, Morkel, Cassett, and Glantz. The second one too hard up the back of the rim, but Allison Collier gets a rebound. It's deflected away. Offerman gets it. Now she goes up. No good, but she's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Yeah, you got to love it in the fact that if you're trying to be from behind and come back, get to the free throw line, make some free throws, but if you miss them, get aggressive, get the board, and go right back up there and going to get another chance at 2 free throws.
Call the foul on Jamie Williamson as the free throw is good. So Offerman makes this one. She's 2 of 3 now with 1 more coming. 4 points on the night for Kendra.
Yeah, and Coach Conrad likes to see that kind of stuff. That's the effort there. You know, getting you a tip ball and a rebound and then going right back up and getting to the line again.
Oh, good off the back of the rim. Chasing it down is good. This time, too much contact. Offerman crashes it into the Waverly-Shell player going for the ball as Kendra will get called for the foul, I believe, her second. 29-20. Go Hawks by 9. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Over the timeline, the little contact as the tripping foul there is falling over the right foot. Rolling, fell over the right foot of Eva Nguyen for her first foul. And the Go Hawks have it. Left side, now inside. Short corner, skip pass, short corner to right wing. Got it to go. A first 3 ball of the night made. That time, Olivia Phillips. She's got 4 points as Phillips a year ago hit 15 3 balls, 15 of 45 for 33%. On the other end, the Hawks turn it over. Waverly-Shell comes all the way back off the window and good, and a foul. To the line is Abby Fear, her first field goal of the night to go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. She's got 6 points as they call the Hawk foul on.
You know, I didn't even see number 40. Macy Kleitch is Fear stole the ball away from Macy right there about half court. Just drilled all the way down court, beat him down, and went up to shoot the free throw, and then compounded it by giving them a chance to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play and stretch this out possibly to a 15-point lead.
It's the third foul on Kleitch as can't get the free throw there. Gain the rebound is Collier. Allison gets it ahead to Macy Kleitch. Left-handed dribble now, pass right side. Win goes in against the bigger girls of Waverly-Shell. No good off the backside. The rebounded, though, on the backside by Abby McGrain. She put it up. It was deflected out of bounds. It'll stay West Delaware basketball. And a timeout called here for Coach Bodensteiner and Waverly-Shell. It'll be a 30-second timeout as we will keep it right here. As West Delaware girls basketball brought to you in part by Regional Medical Center, Precision Collision, Barrett Insurance, Okoboji Grill, Northwestern Mutual, and Newhouse Construction and Concrete. Glad to have you along. First night of the new season. You're listening to it on Mix 94.7 and KMCH.com. John Swisher, Bill Logan, high atop Cedar Gymnasium, along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey. A programming note for tomorrow night. Originally, we're going to have Iowa men's basketball, but that will not be the case. Unfortunately, the Hawks lost to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana earlier today at the Cayman Islands Basketball Classic, as 80-71 was the final. So the Hawks will go to the loser side of that classic, and they will play South Dakota State back at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. So no Iowa men's basketball tomorrow night. Possibly could have a night game on Wednesday night. We'll let you know the schedule of that one. We also have Hawk Talk with Coach Ferentz on Wednesday night here from KMCH Sports. Kyer can't get that ball, but Allison, her younger sister, does. Now up top with it is Abby McGrain. Hawks trail by 14, largest deficit of the night. 4.5 to go here in the third.
Waverly-Shell being very, very aggressive there on that man defense. Hawks got to do a little bit clear out and then do the old backdoor cut because they're just ripe for that.
Here's a 3 by Peyton, no good off the backside. Rebounded by the Go Hawks in the form of Phillips. She gets it to Draper. Draper gets it ahead to Young. Right side, right short corner, no good. Oh, I spoke too soon. It bounded around, kissed the window, bounced again, bounced another time, and dropped on in.
That's a shooter's touch right there because that hit the rim, hit the backboard, rolled around, hit the rim. And there, Collier up with 2 points quick for the Hawks.
And
Lauren
Collier with her first field goal. She's got 4 points now.
Hawks just got to get a few possessions here where they get some defensive stops here, and they show some glimpses of being able to do that, and then all of a sudden, you know, they just get a couple turnovers, a couple quick buckets by Waverly-Shell, and they're back into the double-digit deficit.
There's a 3, right side, no good. Left short. A little contact coming as Peyton gets bumped from behind by Olivia Phillips, and she commits her third foul.
Fouls not coming here as fast here in the second half as they did the first half. Each team just with 3 here now. So far at the 3:25 mark here in the third quarter. The Waverly-Shell going to put on some full court pressure here against the Hawks. As Allison Collier will bring the ball inbounds.
Collier brings it up against Draper, the freshman, 36-22, 3:15 and counting here in the third. McGrain has it up top. Inside, Collier got behind her girl and got it off the window and good. She beat the freshman Draper. And the Hawks within 12. Lauren Collier gets her second field goal in a matter of a minute. She's got 6 points.
You know, and that's the old give and go, and that's one of the oldest plays in the book that anybody's ever had, and great execution of that.
Inside, too hard, off the window, did not hit the iron at all. There by Abby Fear, and the Hawks have it, coming back. Going left to right, 36-24. Right side now, right corner, McGrain, back up top. Left wing for a three. Got it to go! Kendra Offerman with the three ball, the first three of the year for the Hawks. They cut it back to single digits, 36-27. As Offerman last year had 9 3-pointers, 9 of 28 for 32%. Here's a steal by O'Connell. Swipes it away, now on the other end. Can't get it to go. Left it short the left side as the guard, Young, was there racing her the whole way. Draper now, and a blocking foul comes. As Draper go to the line to shoot two. Allison Collier was trying to take that offensive foul, but could not get it, as not in a defensive position, says the baseline official. Collier gets her third foul called on her. As Draper is on the line to shoot two, she gets the first one to go. Abby Draper, first point since midway through the second quarter. She's got 7 now in the night. The freshman playing her first ever varsity game in her career. One more free throw as the lead back to 10 for the Go Hawks. 37-27, 2:06 to go here in the third frame.
Yeah, Brooke O'Connell just couldn't get off the ground there. She's had that back problem since the first quarter, and just been real tentative out there. She wanted to shoot that layup, and that back's bothered her. I'd be a little surprised if she comes back in the contest much tonight. That back's bothered her pretty good down there in the sidelines.
Second one no good by Draper. Hawks get the rebound. Up top is Peyton. Left side, Allison Collier for three. No good. Too hard off the back window, but a good backside rebound by Offerman. Between two black jerseys there, and able to put it up and is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two as they call the foul on Laura Bates. It's her second. As on the line here is Offerman to shoot two. First one clangs around and bounces out front. She'll have one more. 1:46 to go here in the third. 10-point lead, Waverly-Shell, 37-27. The 10-point lead. The halftime score was 27-16, and the second one is good for Offerman. She's made 3 free throws. There's a turnover. Lost it out of bounds. Did Young, and the Hawks have it going left to right. 37-28 now. Kleitsch will inbound it on the far side, but first Abby McGrain will sub in for Madeline Burke, as Peyton will get the ball from Kleitsch on the far side. 37-28 Go Hawks, 1:40 and counting. We're in the third quarter. Inside, off the window, no good. Goes off front off the right hand of Offerman. Here's a reach-in foul from behind called. As gathering the ball was Young, she was dribbling up the floor, still inside the lane of the Hawks basket. Reach in from behind called on the Hawks. That'll be on Abby McGrain. That'll be her 4th foul.
Yeah, they had to bring her out real quick there. That's just one of those ones she wishes she could have that back. Not really going for a steal and got her 4th foul here in the third quarter.
37-28 Go Hawks. $1:20 to go here in the third. Right short corner. Back out right side. Dix, the guard, now gets it left side of Draper. Knocked away as the pass was going up top to Young. Coming up with it was Madeline Burke, as she just checked in after coming out. As Burke now, right corner. Back to Collier. Hawks slow it down here. Down by 9, 59 seconds. That's going to be off of Kleitsch. It was batted away by Young, but Kleitsch tried to reach for it, then pulled back and went off of her and out of bounds. It'll be Waverly-Shell basketball there. So you got the turnover, but then not able to take advantage of it. You're going to have to start taking advantage of those when you get turnovers here as down by 9.
Yeah, Waverly went into a man or a zone defense that time. They've been in man most of the game, and the Hawks, there's so many of them inside there. It's been good when they're in that man, but in that zone, you got so many bodies inside. That's a hard pass to make.
As low pressure here, the Hawks having trouble. Draper, they're asking for a timeout. They get the timeout. Timeout called from the other end of the floor as Coach Bodensteiner calls the timeout as a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 37-28. Waverly-Shell, 51.1 to go. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
John and Bill back with you. 37-28, 51.1 to go here in the third quarter. Waverly-Shell with the lead and the ball. And they're going to throw it over the top. Williamson to the guard. Phillips off the window and good at a three-point play. There was a little foul that came in late there. Phillips will go to the line for the three-point opportunity.
Yeah, just compounded the problem there. Good alert play by Waverly to see the Hawks were up there, really put some pressure on. Broke deep and then threw the ball long enough.
And Beckman gets the foul called on her second. And the free throw is up and good. Phillips completes the three-point play. She's got 6 points all in this third quarter, 7 on the night. And now 12-point lead. The largest is 14 midway through the third quarter, but 12-point lead now for Waverly-Shell. 40-28, 40 seconds to go here in the third. The Hawks have played okay at times tonight, but can't get over that hump and take advantage when they've been given opportunities. There's a little jumper from 6 feet out by Madeline Burke. She gets her first bucket of the new season. Now what do we have? Foul? Foul called on the Hawks as Madeline Burke, a blocking foul called. That would be number 7, so 1 in the bonus. Shooting on the other end will be Olivia Phillips, I should say, as 40-30, the 10-point lead here in favor of Waverly-Shell. 25.6 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, just when the Hawks get a little something going here, Waverly's doing what good teams do, in the fact to just stop that run and get something going ourselves, because it's just been kind of going back and forth to about 8 or 9 points up to close to 15 points. So
free throw is up and good. Phillips will get one more. She's 3 of 5 so far from the line tonight. Is Phillips. She'll have one more. It's up and good. So Phillips, 8 points in this third quarter, 9 on the night. 42-30, 12-point lead, 25.6 to go here in the third. Kleitch over the line. Passes it to Collier. Allison up top. Dick's guarding her. Now she gives it up. Almost a travel there by McGrange. She got away with it and gives it up top to Collier. Collier, 5 seconds. Got to do something quick. It's tipped, but inside Offerman off the window and good. And the Hawks will get the final basket of the third frame. They trail by 10, 42-32. Waverly-Shell with the lead. We go to the fourth quarter. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
Underway here in the fourth quarter, Waverly-Shell had numbers. Hawks get back there, and then a missed shot inside. Grabbing it away is Offerman. Hawks trail by 10, 42-32, 7:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Largest lead of the night came midway through the third by Waverly-Shell of 14 points. Abby McGrain up top. It's Peyton for a long two. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Draper. She gets it ahead to Young. Young pulls up, 15-footer, right elbow, no good. Rebounded by Allison Collier, then a reach-in foul's called. Either going to be on Draper or Thier, and they call it on Draper, the freshman. Abby Draper, her third foul. She's had a nice debut here tonight, 9 points. She had that basket that hit about everywhere on the glass and the rim. I gave it to Young by mistake, but it was Draper, so she has a field goal in each of the three first quarter. She has two free throw in every of the first three quarters as well. She's got herself 9 points. 42-32. Here's a shot blocked away. Beginning it back is Offerman. It was blocked away by Draper. Offerman inside, puts on the floor, puts up high off the window, good. Gets her on board, puts it up, and in. What a battle by Kendra Offerman. She's a spark plug offensive player this team needs, and she's playing like it tonight.
Yeah, she did a nice job. Missed the first one, got a rebound. Missed the second one, got a rebound, and put it back up and in.
Here's a three by Draper up top, no good. Off the front of the iron. It's an 8-point game, 42-34. Most of the Hawks have had it since the first half. They trailed by 11 at halftime after trailing by 4 in the first quarter. There's a long two as Abby McGrain gets the two-pointer, and it's back to a 6-point game. 42-36, almost a turnover, but Young comes up with it. Some pressure here by the Hawks. Young races right by him over the timeline. Picks up a dribble, gives it up to Draper up top. Draper now gives it up, left side, Phillips. Right wing, surveying, is rolling. Draper in the corner, passes out. Wide open three, no good. Off the left side, rebounded by Collier. I don't think Coach Bodenstein are happy with the shot selection here. 2 threes the last two possessions, but this one's knocked away. Turnover there, rolling all the way in. She put it up, it was blocked away. Who got a hand on that? White or
Collier?
Collier, Lauren Collier. Now the Hawks will take a timeout. Full timeout, down by 6. 5:33 to go in the fourth. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
In your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium, we got a ball game. A travel called there by Abby McGrain. Shuffled her feet before she handed off to Wynn on the near side, right in front of Coach Conrad. 42-36, 6-point lead for Waverly-Shell. Closest this game's been since the second quarter.
Well, I was just thinking right before she did that, too, Hawks got to value that basketball every possession.
3, no good. It hits off the foot of a Hawk coming in for the rebound. Macy Kleitz picks it up on the sideline. She gets it ahead to Win. Now it's knocked away by the hustling Kinsey Rolling. She has some quick hands, very speedy guard for Coach Bodensteiner and company, as Kinsey Rolling, one of the younger ladies on this team, another one of the freshmen playing. Rolling and Draper are the freshmen on the roster for head coach Bodensteiner, assisted by Dave Arns, Nick Willenborg, Chelsea Whittaking, and Mick Angel. The Hawks, Rod Conrad, assisted by Rich McMahon, the 92 graduate of West Delaware High School, and Shannon Funky, the 1997 grad of WDHS. There's a right ring 3 attempt, no good by Wynn. Catching in for the rebound as a Hawk player gets called for the foul. And it'll be Waverly-Shell basketball. They call it on Kendra Offerman. That'll be her third. Team number 8, 1-1 shooting here will be Abby Fear.
Yeah, that's one thing Waverly's got going in their favor, and the fact that they're in that bonus 18 foul for the Hawks, and they've done a nice job of shooting free throws here. They were 9 out of 15 first half, 4 out of 6 in that third quarter.
6-point game, 42-36. Free throw is up and good for Fear. She'll have one more. 4. Check that, 5 free throws made, 5 of 7. 5 of 6 so far right now for Fear from the free throw line tonight. She's got 7 points, trying to make it 8 here, and she does. Nothing but nylon on that one. 6 free throws made, 6 of 7 to the line for Thier. So one of the returning players stepping up here, a 5'10 senior, and this is going to be a foul call. The Hawks trying to get it up the floor. And they call the foul on Waverly-Shell. Number 2, Olivia Phillips. Her 4th foul, as that's team number 6. So the next foul on the Go Hawks will be the one in the bonus for the Hawks. The Hawks trail 44-36. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the ball game.
That foul, Phillips' 4th foul. She had 8 points in that third quarter alone.
Yes, she did, as there is Clyde sidestepping defender. Put it up, no good. Williamson with the backside rebound. Now she gets it ahead to her guard. Young speeding over the timeline, directing traffic, gives it up to Draper. Draper, left side to her freshman counterpart, Rolling. Draper up top, now back right side. Now a skip pass, back to Draper up top. Playing catch with wide open 3, no good. But a rebound by Williamson. She pulls it away, but a jump ball called first. She's able to snare it away, but a late jump ball called. A big break there for the Hawks. It gives the Hawks the ball back as Wynn comes out. A couple ladies coming back in here. Lauren Collier is in there. Abby McGrain's in. Macy Kleitch, Kendra Offerman, and Mia Payton are the 5 for the Hawks. It's Williamson, Draper, Rolling, Young, and Fear for Waverly-Shell. Here's a jump ball going to be called as Collier and Williamson were fighting for the ball. They called a tie ball. The Waverly-Shell faithful thought there was some contact there, but nothing doing. A tie ball called. We'll go back the other way as Madeline Burke comes back in. Mia Payton will take a breather. It's 44-36, still an 8-point lead, Waverly-Shell. Just over 4 minutes to play, quarter 4. Getting ahead is Draper. Here is near travel, able to get rid of it. Right wing 3, no good off the front of the rim. Found it on. Williamson gets it. She's able to put it back up as she had the ball. Put it up, and the foul called.
Very alert play by her. The ball was just kind of ping-ponging around. And had she not got fouled, she had nowhere to go with it. She's underneath the bucket. No possible way of making that, but she did a good job. And once she got it, just to go up with it right away and draw that foul.
As they called the foul on
Lauren Collier. That's her 4th.
Actual 4th now. There's a free throw, no good. Off the mark left side by Williamson. As Williamson has one more, and Lights. The lights, well, they've got to redo that. They've got to redo that.
Yeah.
The lights just flickered in the building.
At first, it was just kind of the outside ones, and then as she was shooting, it was kind of most of them here in the gym. So I think they're going to let her. Yeah, they're going to. That's a fair thing to do.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody.
There's no question.
Hit some light switches somewhere, but there was a little power outage there for a second. Or
never seen that before. I don't know what.
Not with anybody without standing by a light switch somewhere or something. That was weird.
Well, that's almost what it looked like. I don't think those are on switches. They're on keys, aren't they?
Yeah, you've got to have a key to get in there.
They're on key switches, yeah, not the regular old light switch in most gymnasiums. As it sure looked like someone hit them by mistake, and no good on the free throw anyway there. By, who was that, Thayer or Williamson?
That was Williamson.
She 0 for 2?
Yes.
And here is a turnover. Williamson gets it over the timeline. Coach Conrad not happy, thought Williamson got away with a turnover there, a carry. Draper inside. This ball's batted away by Collier. And the Gohawks will have it, going right to left. 44-36, 3.5 to go here in this quarter number 4. The later night crowd here getting into this one. There's still a single-digit lead for Waverly-Shell, 44-36. Left side drive, Draper pulls up with it. She gets rid of it. Up top to Rolling. Rolling drives, bounce pass right side. Up and no good off the side of the backboard. Williamson bounced right back to her. She's able to get it off the window and good. And Williamsburg has her first field goal of the second half. As this one no good. Offerman gets a rebound, puts it up. That's no good. Another rebound. Collier puts it up and it's fouled. Williamson will get the foul called on her. Lauren will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was just some great effort there. Waverly tried to save the ball out of bounds. Cardinal Sim don't ever save the ball out of bounds underneath the opponent's bucket. She threw it right into Collier, and she went up with it right off the bat.
Collier with the first free throw, no good. Spins around and pops out. She'll have one more. 46-36. The 10-point lead here for Waverly-Shell. 2:47 to go in this game.
Hawks have been stuck on 36 for about 3.5 minutes now.
As she gets the second one to go, some pressure here called upon by Coach Conrad. As Rolling up ahead to Phillips. Phillips being guarded by Collier. It's Collier, Offerman, Burke, and Kleitz the 5 for the Hawks. It's Rolling, Draper, Phillips, also Young, and Williamson for the Gohawks. 2:20 and counting here in the game. And this is going to be a blocking foul
call. Lauren, that'll be her 5th.
As Lauren Collier's night appears to be done. 7 points on the night for Lauren Collier. 2 above her average from a year ago as her night is done. 46-37. The 9-point lead. 2:19 to go in the 4th. Burke comes out as well. Mia Payton will come back in. as the free throw is up and rattles around. No good off the right side by Kinsey Rolling. She'll have one more. Her first time at the line here tonight. And in her varsity career as the freshman, she's got 6 points. Does Rolling. 46-37 the lead. 2:19 to go here in the fourth. It's up and good by Kinsey Rolling, and she gets it back to a 10-point lead for the Go Hawks. 2:15 and counting here in the fourth. A good effort most of the night here for the Hawks. There's a travel. Mia Payton. As that back foot came off the floor. And the travel, and we go the other way. The Hawks down by 10. I say a good effort, and they've got 6 seniors, but some other younger girls. And what is going on with those lights? The lights have gone off again.
And they're not coming on this quick this time. The ones right down the center of the court,
they're still lit up, but
yeah, the ones on both sides above the bleachers have gone out. But the ones down the center of the court,
seen this before in this gymnasium of how those lights are just flickering off like that.
Yeah, they're going over and checking the box where you got to have a key to get into the box.
So Coach
McMahon's looking around. I don't have my key on me.
He's over in the light box. Coach Mr. Matt Weiss, the activities director over there, and he's taking a look at him here. As now he's able to turn it back on, but how they're going off on their own is beside us here. 47-37, a 10-point lead.
We've been hacked.
Odd. Yeah.
We've been hacked.
How about that?
Yeah. I'm sure there's somebody smart enough to figure out on a computer how to do that, because that's a key thing. You got to have a key to get in there. Nobody's been down there all night.
The whole, it's not an open key switch either. You've got to have a key to get into the box.
There, yeah.
Most gyms just have it on the wall, or you just have to have a key to get into the slot for the lights. And now Waverly-Shell has it going right to left. 47-37, 2 minutes to go. Right corner now, pass, backside, wide open off the window and good, and that might be the old nail right there. Olivia Phillips, how fitting, as she had 8 points in the third quarter. Now she's got 10 in the second half alone. 11 on the night. Mia Payton with a drive, no good off the window. Kleitz with the rebound. 12-point lead for the Go Hawks. 1:35 and counting here in the game. And up top, Kleitz try to pass it inside. It's batted away. And then a foul comes as Draper came away with it. It was knocked away by Abby Fear. As Draper will go to the line to shoot, the double bonus is over 10 team fouls on the Hawks. Draper on the line here after she was fouled. As Offerman will pick up her fourth foul. 49-37, 1:31 to go here in this game. The free throw is up off the rim, no good off the left side. And Draper, the freshman, will have one more. 9 points for Draper here tonight. At 3 points in each of the first 3 quarters. Cannot get a point here in the fourth yet as she's denied the free throw hard off the back of the rim. 49-37. But the Go Hawks get the ball back. Draper driving the baseline. But the ball is out of bounds. She passed it to the corner. And we go back the other way. 49-37 Go Hawks. 1:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. As I was saying before, the lights rudely interrupted me earlier about the Hawks trying to mix and match here and get the right personnel on the floor. And you got some younger girls playing their first ever varsity ball and take some time. And there's a traveling violation there as Payton got a little bit too head there and dragged a foot as she was trying to pass it ahead.
Yeah, fourth quarter here. Hawks have got 7 turnovers now. Waverly-Shell with just 1, and that's the one they just had just now at about the 120 mark here. So Waverly-Shell did a good job of being able to handle the pressure, control that basketball here in the fourth quarter, and get some separation here.
As the Go Hawks get it ahead to Young. One of the younger guards, another one of those younger guards, a sophomore on this team. This one's knocked away. Kleitz gets it. But then the ball was knocked away, and a travel call that's coming up with it was Rolling, so back-to-back turnovers there. And the Hawks will have it going left to right. 1:05 to go here in the game, 49-37, the 12-point lead for the Go Hawks. This is Burke on the left side. Back up top. Kleitch puts it on the floor. Takes a 17-footer outside the free throw line. No good. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Young. Young pushes it ahead to Phillips. Phillips with the left-handed hip-high dribble. Now contact coming. A two-handed foul called on Madeline Burke. That'll be her second. And to the line will go Olivia Phillips. 44.6 to go here in the fourth. As Phillips back on the line for the third time tonight. She misses that one. She's made three. 3 of 6 right now. She's got one more coming. So a 12-point lead, 49-37, 44.6 to go. Phillips up and no good. Off the left side, but a rebound by Waverly-Shell. Phillips got in there, got her on board. Phillips, back right wing, passes inside. It's over the head of the intended target, and Macy Kleitch comes up with it. All the way in, off the window, no. Blocking foul coming. As going to the line will be Abby McGrain. They call the blocking foul on Brittany Young. That'll be her third as Abby McGrain goes to the line. Her second time there tonight. She's 1 of 2 so far. She's got 3 points. This one rattles around and clangs on in for the free throw. She'll have one more.
Yeah, good move there by Abby McGrain. Going to that basket, get to the hole. The Hawks just haven't been able to find any offense here in that fourth quarter. Only trailed by 6 with 6 minutes to go, and then just ran out of offense.
No good off the right side. Rebounded by Fair. It's knocked out of bounds, and Waverly-Shell will get it going back the other way. 49-38, 11-point lead here for the Go Hawks. Waverly-Shell leads this series 4-0. As the first game came back in the 2013 season, February 16 of 2013. They won last year 60-34 in Waverly. 2 years ago, they won on the first game of the year, November 24th, 49-30. As the ball knocked out of bounds, Go Hawks will have it right to left. 11.9 on the clock. They get it in bounds, no foul, and Allison Collier commits the foul, and will send Phillips to the line. Phillips back to the line for 2. Allison Collier commits her third foul, no good on the free throw. She'll have one more. 8.6 on the clock here in the fourth, 49-38. Go Hawks with the advantage. Up, and that one's good, nothing but nylon. 50-38. Will it be the final? We've got 6 seconds to find out. There's Collier from the right corner. She puts up the shot. It's blocked away and rebounded on the baseline, and that's how our game will close, and it is a 12-point win for Waverly-Shell. 50-38, the Go Hawks win for the third year in a row. The fourth year in the last 5 seasons over West Delaware as they move the record to 5-0 since 2013 in this series. As the Hawks fall 50-38. We'll take a timeout. Our post-game starts next from KMCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC in nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
And welcome back in to Cedar Gymnasium, night #1 in the books. The West Delaware Hawks falling to 0-1 on the season. Waverly-Shell Rockets the 50-38 win in this game. As John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you from West Delaware High School. We're joined by the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Rod Conrad, beginning his 3rd season as the head coach of the Hawks here tonight. As falling by 12, came out in that first quarter and went back and forth with these Go Hawks. And there's not going to be any argument that this team played hard here tonight. And a great effort by these girls. As we talked about on the air, it's a mix and match of trying to find the right combinations. You got some younger girls learning on the run to play varsity basketball. And it makes it tough at times, but great effort is the focal point there, I know, in your mind.
Oh, it was. You know, I have to put this down as maybe playing the hardest in the 3 years I've been here. I tell you what, they left it all out there tonight. I mean, everybody we called on gave it everything. You know, and that's what I told them in the locker room after the game. You just played a heck of a team. A 4A team that, has probably a good chance to go to the state tournament. And we played right with them. We had to cut to 6, with 5 minutes left or something like that, with the ball, and we missed a, easy shot, which that can happen, but we have a chance to cut it to 4, and you never know what can happen after that. But great effort by our girls.
Great effort, and we saw a lot of back-and-forth turnovers here tonight, and at times, I know it always happens early in the season, and when you're playing that hard, full speed. It's going to happen at times, but trying to limit those turnovers that you cause yourself, the unforced turnovers, because you get too ahead of yourself. So that, I know that's one of your points to work on here. What else sticks out to you right now?
That is probably the biggest point. I tell you, we had the ball and we turned the ball after a timeout. We turned the ball over right away. We had something set up that we were going to try, but that's part of it, and we got to work on it in practice because the silly turnovers. And another point of emphasis we got to work on is the silly fouls. We had in the first half, I know we gave up like 4 free throws, and we fouled them 60, 70 feet from the basket just on a little reach-in, silly foul. And that's 4 points. We might get a stop on the other end.
Well, it is, and there's so many bright spots in there. We could see it from up here. There's a couple times in the first half when they were putting the full court pressure on. Twice we were going to go down court. Would have probably had an easy layup, except we ended through the inbounds pass. If they would have got it out. So there's some things that they can work on that are positive things that all of a sudden are going to make things happen. But they still need to try to find out who's going to be that go-to girl offensively.
I totally agree with you. And I told them, we don't know who who's going to be starting. We don't know who wants to play. We're going to find out after tonight and tomorrow, and then we'll make our decision after Christmas break. And then we're going to have a pretty good lead on this team and knowing who's going to be playing. Can we play 8? Can we play 9? Can we play 11? We played, 11 girls tonight. And I thought each and every one of them played a good part in it.
Yeah, Brooke with that little back injury there. I could tell that when she went down there in the first quarter, it was bothering her quite a bit, but you knew that it was bothering her when she went for that breakaway layup and couldn't get off the court.
Yeah. She's a sweetheart girl. I tell you what, I just love her to death, but I felt so sorry for her because she tried to go back in and, she fought through it, and then she's just like, I can't go. And we talked about it in there, but she's such an important part of this team. We're going to have her, if she takes a break off tomorrow or, if she needs a few days off, because I tell you, once January rolls around, she's going to have to be ready to go because she's so important to this team.
2 of the leaders on the floor tonight in our minds and by their hard play was Lauren Collier and Kendra Offerman, and especially that little spurt where Kendra Offerman was doing everything, getting boards and making shots, and that's the kind of effort you are going to need from those girls, especially night in and night out.
Yeah, I told her before the game, the game even started, I told her, Kendra, you're going to have to play harder than you ever had in your entire life tonight, and you're going to have to try to take the game over at times, because if she gets the ball inside, she can usually score on it, and plus she's a threat from outside. She gets a good look. She hit a couple shots from outside. I don't know if she hit the 3, maybe 1. Yeah. But yeah, so they're going to have to come out and guard her. I know last year she had a couple games where she shot 3 or 4 threes. So, she's going to be a big part of it as well.
Close to her career high, 12 points here tonight for Kendra Offerman, 7 points for Lauren Collier. Then he had a bunch in there with the 4, 3, and 2. So balance scoring here. So you use this for the little things here and move on. And the good thing about this, you don't have to wait. The way your schedule may be good and maybe not good in some people's minds, but you get to come right back tomorrow night before you have the Turkey Day break here, and before you play Benton Community next week. So you get another game, and it's a 5A competition again. So you go 5A, 4A, 5A. Waterloo East comes to town tomorrow night. So here it is. The Trojans will come to town and give you a good test tomorrow night on your home court, though. At least you don't have to travel back to Waterloo.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I tell you what, these girls need some rest after tonight. I hope we have, something in the tank come tomorrow, because I tell you what, this bunch of girls, I just love them. They got my heart tonight, because I'm so glad I'm coaching this group, because man, did they play hard. It was quite a thrill to watch them.
All right, best of luck tomorrow night. We'll catch up with you next week as we get ready for the first WAMAC conference game, Benton Community, right here at Seedorf Gymnasium. Good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you down the road. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
You too. You guys too. Thanks. Thank you guys so much. You do such a great job for our program. Thank you.
Thank you, Rod Conrad, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. As we start to wind down things here tonight, the Hawks with the 50-38 loss here tonight on Seedorf Gymnasium, as Coach Greg Bodensteiner and the Waverly-Shell Rock Go Hawks improve the record to 1-0. Let's take a look at some individual numbers, and Billy will throw you some team stats for the Hawks. As I mentioned, leading the way, Kendra Offerman with 12 points. She had 3 free throws and 1 3-pointer, 7 points for Lauren Collier, as she had 3 free throws and 2 2-point field goals. 4 points for Abby McGrain, 4 for Mia Payton, 3 for Brooke O'Connell, 2 for Macy Kleitz, 2 for Madeline Burke. Allison Collier and Eva Wynn had 2 as well. The Hawks with 9 in the score column here tonight as they had a 10-lady rotation. Waverly-Shell Rock leading the way for them with 12 points was Olivia Phillips, the junior guard. 4 points for Brittany Young. She had the only other 3 of the night, so we had 2 threes. Offerman had 1, and Phillips had the other one. As 4 points for Brittany Young, 7 for Kinsey Rowling, 9 for Jamie Williamson, 8 for Abby Thier, 9 for the freshman off the bench, Abby Draper, and 1 for Laura Bates. So 7 in the score column for Waverly-Shell Rock as they get the victory here tonight, 50-38. It started out a close game, 10-6 early on. At the end of one quarter, Waverly-Shell Rock, the Go Hawks outscored the Hawks 17-10 in the second quarter for a 27-16 halftime lead. And then it was the Hawks actually outscoring Waverly-Shell Rock 16-15 in that third frame, but they still trailed by 10, 42-32 heading into the fourth. They got it to 6 midway through the fourth quarter, but could never get over that little hump as Waverly-Shell Rock was able to get the 12-point win. They scored 8 points in the final frame. The Hawks scored 6 for the 50-38 victory. We take a look at some of the other numbers that all culminated in this 12-point win for Waverly-Shell Rock.
For Waverly-Shell Rock tonight, they shot 15 out of 30 from two-point range, just 1 for 10 from behind the three-point line for 40% shooting from the field on the night. 17 out of 33. Coach Bodensteiner won't be happy with that number, 51%. But he's got to be happy with the 33 attempts.
Yeah.
He like to see more than 17 made out of that. And they did a nice job. 21 turnovers at 13 at halftime, 8 in the second half for Waverly-Shell Rock. For the West Delaware Hawks, 12 out of 38 from two-point range, 1 out of 8 from three-point range for 28% shooting from the field. That number needs to come up about 10% at least. 11 out of 24 from the free throw line, so 46% from the free throw line. So a little cold shooting here tonight for the Hawks in the home gymnasium. 25 turnovers at 14 in the first half. Only 3 in that third quarter when they got back, trailing by 10, and then right away there in that fourth quarter they got to within 6 at the 6:20 mark of the fourth quarter. But then just too many turnovers down that last 5-minute stretch, and Waverly-Shell Rock did what good teams do and stretch out the lead and took the game going away.
And they went for the fourth time in 5 years over West Delaware, the third year in a row, as they improved the record of 5-0 since 2013 in this series. Non-conference competition. They met one time in the postseason as well. Waverly-Shell Rock moves on at 1. And their next game will be at home in Waverly next Monday night against Clear Lake. As we talked about, the Hawks will take on Waterloo East tomorrow night here at Seedorf Gymnasium. And no fresh soft game tomorrow night. It'll be a JV contest starting at 6 o'clock, followed by the varsity tomorrow night. And that'll be the same for next Tuesday, as no fresh soft game. JV varsity only starting at 6 o'clock as Benton Community is in town. We'll have that for you. That's our next West Delaware girls basketball coverage right here from KMCH next Tuesday night here from Seedorf against Benton Community. As we'll have West Delaware boys basketball for you. First time of the new season on Monday night as we travel to Van Horn. As Bill Logan's brother's stomping grounds. Donnie will be there next Monday night. We'll get to see him again. And we'll get to see the Hawks and the Benton Community Bobcats next Monday night right here on KMCH and KMCH.com as the Hawks will take on the Benton Community Bobcats. That's next Monday night, our next West Delaware flavored broadcast. Boys Monday, girls Tuesday. We'll have area girls basketball for you from Coe College in Cedar Rapids on Saturday morning, and at 10:50, I'll have Maquoketa Valley MFL Marmac, and then Bill Logan will join me later on in the evening hours on Saturday, I should say, as Saturday, that'll be at 6:45, as Cascade and Northland hook up, a battle of two top 15 ranked teams in Class 2A, as Maquoketa Valley is a top 15 ranked team, as they'll take on MFL Marmac earlier today. The Northland and Cascade hook up. We'll have that area girls coverage for you. 3 area teams. We have our 5 area teams that are ranked in action on Saturday in the first week of play this coming Saturday. I want to remind you, no Iowa men's basketball coverage tomorrow. They play at 11 a.m. Again tomorrow. So nothing tomorrow night here from KMCH Sports. Wednesday night, we will have either Iowa men's basketball from the Cayman Islands Basketball Classic or the Kirk Ferentz Show with Gary Dolphin from Carlos O'Kelly's at Iowa City as 6:30 until 8 o'clock on Wednesday night, unless that is interrupted by Iowa men's basketball. And we will let you know the schedule on that. Of course, Thursday, Thanksgiving. We'll be having a safe and a blessed Thanksgiving. And then on Friday will be Iowa Hawkeye football, 1 o'clock pregame from Lincoln, Nebraska from the Hawkeye Radio Network, 3 o'clock the kick times. The Hawks try to end the season on a positive and better their bowl bid, as we're hoping it's Nashville or San Francisco. And we will wait and see as the Hawkeyes try to rebound from that loss on Saturday to the Boilermakers at Purdue, and they take on Nebraska this coming Friday on Black Friday. Thanks, in-studio producer Ashley Bramey. Bill, thank you. Have a great and safe, happy Thanksgiving to you on Thursday. And, boy, this time always comes fast, and here it is already, Thanksgiving week, our first broadcast for the winter sports season in the books. But once Thanksgiving gets over, that grind before another break of the Christmas break. But got to be happy what we saw here tonight. West Delaware girls played hard and challenged Waverly-Shell.
They did a nice job, and there's a lot of positives in there, and that's what they got to focus on. And hopefully they can do that tomorrow night, work on the little things that didn't quite go right tonight, and look for a big game here tomorrow night. And with those 10 girls running them in and out of there and focusing them out, hopefully they can keep that energy level up and do a nice job and come in and see a nice crowd here again tonight. I was impressed with the crowd here tonight for the first game of the season. That there's a nice crowd here following Hawks, so they'll need that all year long. So Hawk fans should continue that up. And John, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Ashley, back in the studio, happy Thanksgiving to you and to everybody listening.
Yes, indeed. The fresh off earlier today, 42-12. It started at 5 o'clock. Waverly-Shell Rock winning. The JV contest went to Waverly-Shell Rock as well, 38-14, and a clean sweep tonight as the varsity wins 50-38. A good and happy Thanksgiving to everybody out in the radio land as well, as we'll be back on Saturday with area girls basketball, then next week with the West Delaware boys and girls basketball on Monday and Tuesday. That does it tonight. Thanks to Athletics Director Matt Weiss of West Delaware High School, and thanks to all 47 of our high school sports boosters. Thanks to Ashley back in the studio. My partner Bill Logan, John Swisher, have yourself a good and safe rest of your Monday night. So long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.
You've been listening to West Delaware girls basketball on Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader, Mix 94.7 KMCH.